MSD Video welcomes you to Britannica's Phenomenal World. A series of 11 video cassettes, each containing two 22-minute films. These programs, produced by the Encyclopedia Britannica Educational Corporation, are brilliantly filmed and superbly scripted documentaries, giving an insight into our exciting, dramatic, and ever-changing world. The programs take a fascinating and detailed look at our lives, our surroundings, our animals, our present, and our future. By collecting all 11 video cassettes, you will build up an extensive reference library of educational and entertaining films, which help explain the wonders of our phenomenal world. The 11 titles in the range are Volume 1, East African Safari and The Vanishing Marshlands. Volume 2, The Restless Sea and This Trembling Earth. Volume 3, Voyage to the Galapagos and the Mystery of the Mesa Verde. Volume 4, The Big Cats and Seasons of Survival. Volume 5, Of All the Nerves and the Time Factor. Volume 6, The People Places and the Robot Revolution. Volume 7, Circle of Life and the Great Balancing Act. Volume 8, When the Earth Explodes and the Seas Beneath the Earth. Volume 9, Flowers Are Forever and Yellowstone, the Silent Season. Volume 10, Furnace in the Sky and Winds of Change. Volume 11, River of Life and Our Living Shield. After the two documentaries on the tape, there is an extensive look at the 11 titles in the series. So remember to keep watching after the second film has finished.
Oil, black gold, fortunes, reputations, empires and nations have been won and lost in the cutthroat competition for more and more and more oil. But one day, when there is no more, what will we have to replace it? Nuclear power faces a host of environmental, financial, and legal problems. Serious environmental questions also surround the mining and burning of coal. Oil shale, the rock that burns, is destruction from nature's fury. For we can only live with, but never challenge, our great winds of change.
That was just one of the 11 volumes in the Encyclopedia Britannica Phenomenal World series. To give you a taster of all 11 volumes, here is a specially produced trailer which features a clip from each cassette. Volume 1, East African safari, and the vanishing marshlands.
Though they have little to fear from predators, even elephants approach a waterhole with extreme caution. Many animals use this waterhole, each herd often waiting its turn until another is finished drinking and bathing. So, the zebras will wait until the elephants have left. An average bull elephant needs some 350 pounds of food a day and gallons of water. An elephant's trunk is actually a long, extended nose and upper lip. To drink, the elephant puts the tip of its trunk in the water, sucks up about 2 gallons, then blows the water down its throat.
Volume 2, The Restless Sea and This Trembling Earth.
Long before there was life on Earth, there was the sea. The waters of our oceans have shaped and formed our continents, our patterns of weather, and given birth to millions of life forms that now exist, or once existed. Water both builds and destroys. Sometimes it unleashes its fury upon us with a violence that is almost incomprehensible.
Volume 3, Voyage to the Galapagos and the Mystery of the Mesa Verde.
Galapagos, an old Spanish word for tortoise. Also, the name of a starkly beautiful chain of islands. A world of forest and barren desert. A world intimately linked to the sea around it. A world where monsters are betrayed by their incredible tameness. The animals here can amuse us with their ancient rituals and impress us in their never-ending struggle for existence.
Volume 4, The Big Cats and Seasons of Survival.
The Tommy tries to run and dodge, but there's no escape. The cubs knock the gazelle down over and over with their paws. Because the cheetah's claws are blunt, they cannot grasp their prey like other cats. Only when one pins the Tommy down long enough to grab it by the throat are they sure of a kill.
Volume 5, Of All the Nerves and the Time Factor.
All animals gather information from their environment. That is a stimulus. And once it's been carried from the senses to the brain by the nervous system, then the animal can form a response. For example, the stimulus of hunger triggers a search for food.
Volume 6, The People Places and the Robot Revolution.
A city is a living thing on the move, and its pace can be frantic. For some, the heart of the city beats too fast. Stress is a constant factor of city life. But that pace also generates a vitality, an excitement, a richness of human experience that has no equal. Molding their city, being molded by it. Its people move, its traffic flows, and the city lives.
Volume 7, Circle of Life and the Great Balancing Act.
The most numerous primary consumers are insects. They use plants as food and become food for the next link in the chain, the meat eaters or carnivores. Animals like toads are secondary consumers, the next highest level in the food chain. Next, but far from last. They are also a food source for predators. The constant battle between predator and prey is one of the most basic relationships among animals.
Volume 8, when the Earth explodes and the seas beneath the Earth.
The first searching fingers of the lava flow soon reached a Lye crater near the volcano's main vent. A cascade of fire, twice as high as Niagara Falls and 3 times as wide, roared into the crater at a speed of some 40 miles an hour, filling it to the brim. A Lye crater would soon cease to exist.
Volume 9, Flowers Are Forever and Yellowstone, The Silent Season.
All over the world, in millions of farms and gardens, small miracles will happen. Plants will grow from seeds taken from the fruits of flowers. With enough warmth and moisture, each seed will send a root into the ground. A stem toward the sky. And like this pea plant, when the stems of these seeds have grown enough, flowers will appear among the leaves. In a few days, they will wither and fall off, and pea pods will grow where the flowers used to be. New fruits and seeds will be formed, and the cycle will be complete.
Volume 10, Furnace in the Sky and Winds of Change.
Perhaps we should turn away from our world and look elsewhere. Perhaps we should focus our attention not on the ground and the energy buried within it, but on the sky. In the past, we've used our imagination and technology to draw energy from the earth. Now we're developing new technologies to draw energy from the sun. Solar power is clean, inexhaustible, and free. It is ours for the taking. What we have to do is learn how to take it. What we must do is find new ways to capture and control the awesome nuclear furnace that is the sun.
Volume 11, River of Life and Our Living Shield.
Bone marrow is an incredibly productive factory. In the time it will take you to watch this program, your skeleton will produce about 4 billion red cells alone. To the naked eye, blood just looks like a red liquid. But through a microscope, we can see that it's much more than that. It is a unique living tissue, all its own. A clear fluid, plasma, carries white cells, red cells, and nearly invisible platelets. What is truly astonishing is the number of these elements our blood contains. In a drop of blood, there are about 100,000 white cells, 6 million platelets, and 100 million red cells.